Are you a Euro USD trader that lacks clarity when it comes to the direction of the day? Now, by the end of this live stream, you will be able to tell the direction of the day on the Euro USD. Now, this is something that I do every single Monday to Friday to basically be able to share with you guys what I believe the direction of the day is going to be like on the Euro USD. Now, if you did not know, the Euro USD is the world's most traded pair. So many people out there love trading this pair because there are so many transactions that go on between these two continents, that's Europe and the United States. So Euro USD is definitely one of the world's, or if I may say, the world's most traded pair. So it is one of those very stable pairs. It's not easily manipulated. So if you're just a beginner looking to actually start trading a particular instrument, definitely Euro USD would be my best recommendation. And also, if you happen to get some value from this live stream, please do not forget to like, subscribe, and as well, maybe share this with someone out there that lacks clarity when it comes to the direction of the day on the Euro USD. So for me to be able to tell this direction of the day, I use my 50% win rate strategy that enables me catch at least 50% of the trades that I take on each and every single day. So let's put this into perspective. If I take at least 10 trades, I know that at least 5 of those trades should be winners, or they are going to end up as winners, basically based off of my strategy. And this is a strategy that gives me a 1-to-4 risk to reward ratio. So definitely it keeps me profitable all year round. If you're an ardent follower, you know that every time I share, or every time I've shared my results in regards to this strategy, you know that every single month I've ended up green right there. So if you're looking for a strategy to trade, definitely this is going to be the strategy that you take yourself home with and start trading this strategy. So I'm going to be sharing exactly how you can trade this particular strategy so that you start, making it your very own. All you need to do is maybe go back, test it very well so that you're able to make it your very own and get some confidence in it so that you're able to trade the same exact way I trade. So remember to like, subscribe, and as well share this particular live stream maybe with a friend that struggles to get or find the direction of the day on the Euro USD. So thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you taking your time every single morning. That's exactly at 8:30 a.m. my local time. That's East African time. But if you're using the New York time, that's exactly at 1:30 a.m. So I share this direction of the day to enable you out there. If you lack clarity when it comes to the Euro USD, definitely this could be the best way you actually start, telling the direction of the day you yourself. So yeah, so we are going to be getting into that in just a bit. We shall be getting into that so that you get to know exactly how you can be able to tell that the direction of the day by yourself. And it's a very simple strategy because I believe that even a complete beginner can be able to trade this same exact way because it's a very simple strategy, and you'll be seeing it because I'm going to share everything about this strategy right here on this live stream. So thank you so much to whoever is joining right now. I greatly appreciate you taking your time and joining me as I share this direction of the day on the United States dollar and the euro. So basically this is it. And for me, before I even get onto the chat, usually there's some kind of routine I like to go through so that I acquaint myself with the fundamentals of the day. And now today, which is the 16th of October 2024, basically we do have some fundamentals of the day, and some of those are not really red folder news events. So For me, how I actually look at this, or what I only like to concern myself with, is those events that are red folder news events. And this is how basically I filtered this particular website I used to basically check on this. I've used this website called forexfactory.com. So I filtered it out to only show me the red folder news events. So basically, the reason I like to know what time exactly the red folder news events are dropping is simply because most of the times, if you have a trade on and that particular trade happens to maybe go against you, then what ends up happening is that sometimes they might end up sleeping you more than you earlier anticipated to maybe risk on that particular trade. So like a day trader that I am, if I, let's say, predetermined to maybe risk maybe 10 pips on that particular trade, and that particular trade happens to go against me during that news event, most times I might end up getting slipped maybe 10 pips or 15 pips more. So I don't want this to happen. So that's the reason I like to manage my trades through these news events. So what I do is that 5 minutes before this news or these news events drop, what I like to do is basically head over to the chart and move my stop to break even. This way, even when the trade goes against me, I'm not massively hit. I'm not massively hit by that news event. So basically, this is how I like to treat my trades through these news events. I'm not someone who puts on a trade. There are those traders that like trading news. As the news is dropping, they basically try and gamble and place a trade on. That's not how I do it. But if I'm found with a trade on through this news event, all I do is basically manage my trade, and all I do is move my stop to break even so that I'm able to, not I'm not massively hit in terms of slippage, or widen spreads. I'm not hit by any of this. So all I do is move my stop to break even so that I safeguard myself from such, eventualities. So basically, I would also like to know how long have you been trading? Please try and tell me, because for me, I've been on this journey for at least now 4 years, and I must say, for me to become profitable, it wasn't easy. It was not easy. Number one, I had to develop small, or step by step, I had to develop myself as a trader in terms of maybe developing good trading habits, good psychology, good risk management. And this is how I was when it comes to profitability. I must say it's been the last 2 years only. So through the last 2 years, I've been able to, turn profitable and, start gaining those small wins. Because sometimes traders think that for you to be profitable, you must be making lots and lots of money. That's not how it works. You have to be gradual. You increase maybe your capital gradually. If you're someone who trades prop farms, you don't have to start maybe with a 200K account. Start small, maybe with a $10,000 account. Maybe graduate from the $10,000 to a $50,000 account, maybe to $100,000, something that you can be comfortable with. And this is how I've been able to, uh, rise through the ranks, because it wasn't easy. I had to change the way I think, because so many traders out there, especially the beginner traders, they think that with trading tomorrow I'm gonna be rich. That's not how it works, my brother, my sister. That's not how it works. With trading, you have to be comfortable. You have to be happy with the small wins, and these small wins basically catapult you into those big wins. But you have to first develop good habits with the small money. So once you start with a small capital, then this is how you develop good habits to stay doing the same thing over and over again. You have to be comfortable with doing the same exact thing over and over again, because this is how you build that you basically build that muscle in your brain to basically be able to build little by little, but this little by little is actually trying to stay in your brain. So you keep doing the same exact thing, so that even when you go to the bigger capital, you'll be able to maintain exactly what you've been doing with the small capital. So basically, this is what you require as a trader for you to become profitable. Number one, you must have your risk management on lock. You must have good risk management. Number two, you must have good psychology in the market. Now, with psychology, it involves things like maybe fear of missing out, over trading, so many things that are involved in this. So you have to master yourself and master your psychology very well. Then the other thing is basically you having a good strategy. If you do not have a good strategy, definitely you cannot turn profitable. You must have a good strategy. Now, for me, I have a type of strategy that is a 50% win rate strategy. What does this mean? Basically, with this strategy, it basically means that at least 50% of the times I take trades, I'm expecting to actually be on the other side of winners. So basically, this is how I trade. This is the type of strategy I trade, and it has a 50% win rate with a 1 to 4 risk to reward ratio. So this enables me stay profitable all through the year. So it is a great strategy, and I must say it is one of those good ones, because I see so many traders out there. Maybe they have a strategy, but this particular strategy they have, maybe it gives they might claim it gives them maybe a 1 to 10 risk to reward ratio, but the win rate is so low that maybe your psychology can't take you through all these trades. Maybe if you have a 20% win rate strategy with a 1 to 10 risk to reward ratio, what does this basically means? It means you have to take 8 losses for you to make 2 wins. Now imagine going through all this psychological trauma. Can you be able to handle this? Most of the times it's not possible. So what I best recommend is for you to find a strategy that resonates very well with you, a type of strategy that strikes a balance between risk to reward ratio and the win rate. For me, mine is a 50% win rate strategy with a 1 to 4 risk to reward ratio. So this enables me, work well. It works well with my strategy, my psychology, and it resonates very well with me, because I know at least within 10 trades, 5 of those will be winners. So this is how I keep going. I keep going. Even when a loss comes by, I know that the wins are coming soon. So personally, I only get to evaluate myself after 10 trades, after 20 trades. This is how I evaluate myself. And it's how I've done it for the longest time, guys. So you need to develop these good habits so that you're able to stay on top of your game as a trader. Now, without any further ado, what we're going to be doing next is basically getting onto the chart to see exactly what price has for us today. Comes takes me out. I'm very okay, because this is a direction I called yesterday. Price tried reaching there, formed these equal highs, but it didn't basically get to where I thought it would get. But I'm still in that trade. You can see right there. I'm still in it. I've not been taken out yet. So I'm waiting to see exactly if price can push to the upside. If it doesn't and comes takes me out, I'm okay with that. So that's the type of trader I want you guys to be. Don't be a trader that thinks all the time you must be winning. So I don't expect this to happen. So basically for today, or basically how the strategy works is that it is a type of strategy that bases off the previous day's price action. Now, look at the at yesterday's price action, a major move to any side. So basically, from that previous day, what I like to look out for is what I call uh, an area of interest. And an area of interest can either be maybe an order block, an equal high or equal low, or it could be a fair value gap, because most of the times on the next day, like for example today, price likes to tap back. It likes to tap back into these areas. And then once it has tapped into these areas, this is when price likes to, reverse and move in the other direction. So basically, this is what price I always monitor or see it do each and every single day. So basically, this is it. And this is how I like to trade this particular strategy. And it's how I've traded it for the longest time. And it's a very simple strategy that I believe even a complete beginner is able to actually determine direction of the next day or direction of that current day. So basically, what do we have here? So yesterday price formed this as its law of the day. So area of interest, yes, we do. These equal laws right here. So what I would expect is for price come takes them out, and then once it has taken them out, it moves to the upside. So this is something I mean. So I mean price would come, take out these equal laws right here, and then once it has taken them out, price on this other upper side right here to this upside. What did we have? So still have equal highs right there. So which equal highs coincide with this? There's an order block right here. So I would think price would come all the way. So obviously to the upside, it's a longer short. It's a longer short. So I would only think if price happens to come up, it will continue up all the day. So for a day like today, I don't expect to take any short in regards to this. So I'm only going to be looking at longs. So basically, if price comes, taps into this area and moves up, then I'll be the lucky. Basically, this is what I'm going to be looking at for today. Price comes, takes out these equal laws, and then it fully take me out. It moves to the upside. I'll be the luckiest guy if that happens that way. So basically, this is what we have for today, and this is what I'm going to be looking at for today, the 16th of October 2024. I expect price to come, tap into this area, and once it has tapped into this area, which is at 1.08818. So once price taps into that area, I expect it to move to the upside. So basically, this is what I'm looking at for today. In the comments, you can let me know exactly what you think about this, or in case you have any question, you can let me know right there. I'll be gladly waiting to answer you back. And as well, you can let me know where you are watching this from, because I would like to know, especially you, my followers, where you're watching me from. And in case you found some value from this particular live stream, please go ahead, like the live stream, share it with a friend or colleague so that they get to know the direction of the day, especially if they don't know how to tell the direction of the day. This is a very simple strategy that they can use to be able to tell the direction of the day. Remember, I told you it is based off of the previous day's price action. So this is what we had as the price action from yesterday. So all I expect is for price, to tap back into an area of interest. And once it has tapped into that area of interest, then it moves to the upside. So usually when it comes to the stop loss, personally, I use 10 pips as my stop loss, and when it comes to the take profit, I use 30 pips as my TP. But most of the times, I like to, squeeze this and hold it longer for at least a 1 to 4 risk to reward ratio. And basically, this is it. So, for example, if I'm to make an entry on here, all I would need to do is basically wait for price, take out that level, and then once it has taken it out, I drop down to the 5 minute time frame, and then this is where I'm actually going to take my entry. And when it comes to entry, basically I wait for an inversion fair value gap to form, and then this is when I make my entry in the market. So basically, this is it. Hope you guys have enjoyed this. In case you've enjoyed this live stream, please head over to the comment section and let me know what you think about this. And yeah, so this is it for today. In case you have any questions, let me know down in the comments any kind of questions you might have, especially if they are trade related or trading related. And yeah, so this is what we have for today. This is what I'm looking at. Remember, as you are trading, do not over risk on your trades, guys. Don't over risk on your trades. Don't try and live only for today. Remember, when you're trading, it is a long-term game, so you should be able to play the long-term game. If you don't, trust me, you will never turn profitable. So try and play the long-term game. Risk well. Do not over risk. I like to keep it below 1%. So 1% and below is just a K of your total account. So 1% and below is what you should be aiming at when it comes to risk management. So basically, this is it. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. Thank you for watching. I'll be catching you tomorrow, same time, right here on the channel. Have yourselves a good trading day.